Hey everyone, okay, so I'm going to try and keep this video really short and sweet as best I can. This video has been generated by a comment that I received on my second channel on the weekend, at least that's when I saw it, which was based on a skincare system that I reviewed called Verso. Now, I'll get back to that. One of the great things about YouTube is that we get to communicate with each other, and I am the person behind the computer that is responding to your comments. And there is no team. There is no one running anything for me, it is all just me. And that's what one of the great things about YouTube is the fact that we can communicate. One of the negative side of things is that we can communicate together. And while 99% of you are all lovely, I cannot express the way that some of you speak to me is really, really poor. It's really poor. And as you can see now, and that's just the icing on the cake of a daily basis. And this is part of YouTube, and I signed up for this, and I understand that, and that's fine. The reason that the commenting is important and why I rarely put moderator on or anything else like that is because, especially recently, if I say or do something and it is incorrect or there is information that you know that I don't, then you can give me that. I mean, I'm not even going to say to you that some of you have such a beautiful way of putting it to me, but then I can become informed and I can make amendments and change. That's why the commenting is so important. But there comes a point when people make a comment that is truly incorrect, which is what happened on my second channel with a company called Verso. Now, it's a 4 or 5 step program that I bought, and it all based on retinol. And this lady wrote a comment, and I'm just going to paraphrase because it's a familiar comment from lots of people on lots of videos, particularly videos on Anastasia Beverly Hills, on Michael Todd, on Maybelline. I'll get back to you on that. So she said, and I'm paraphrasing, "You got this for free, you were paid, you're disgusting, you should tell everybody that you're being paid." So I posted on Instagram, in case you can't see it here. This is my receipt for the Verso system that I paid for, and I paid for them all. Here is all my receipts from April of all the products that I bought to review for YouTube. That's why it's so irritating, because especially these people who write this, they don't leave a reply button. There's no reply. You can only thumbs up or thumbs down, so I can't reply to them properly. This lady then amended her message once, twice, and then deleted it. So it becomes irritating because people start to comment, people start to think that that is the truth, and that is not the truth. When I do a sponsored video, I change the color so that there's transparency. And I'm going to be completely honest with you. What is wrong with me doing a sponsored video? Everybody else is doing them. Why do I have to get so much stick for it? Because I just don't get it, considering I do them once in a blue moon. If Makeup Forever or Hourglass or Charlotte Tilbury or Tom Ford said to me, "We'd love you to sponsor you for a product," I would jump at it like that. Why shouldn't I? I've bought their products for years. Why should I not benefit from it? And it is so irritating because people believe that to be true, and it is not true. The skincare line is a great line, and one that I bought myself and reviewed however I chose, and it's a great line. If it's within your budget, great, go for it. You'll see improvements. And that's what bothers me. I'm only human and I get things wrong, and you are able to correct me, and I'm then able to correct me and correct the information. That's great, that's what I love about the comments. But at the same time, I mean, there are ways of saying it, believe me, though I wish I could explain to you. Just some of the things that I get written to me is just horrific. But I am trying my best at any given moment, and comments like these really irritate me because I am doing the best that I can do, and I am buying 95% of everything that you see, and 99% of it is not sponsored. That's why it's so irritating, and it really is. So please, comment. And yes, if you think I've done something wrong or said something wrong or you don't agree, you can absolutely say that, but there are ways of saying it. You don't have to be so bloody awful about it. You really don't. When I did the video on Maybelline Fit Me Foundation, which by the way I think is a great foundation for normal to combination to dry skin, because it's really luminous. You would have thought that I had crept into your bedroom at night and whispered into your children's ears that Santa Claus didn't exist. It was like all hell broke loose because I thought a foundation was really, really good. Do you think that they're going to sponsor me? Honestly, when I've got a video that says maybe she's born with it, maybe it's Halloween. No, of course they're not going to sponsor me. Maybelline makes some great products. They also make some terrible ones, as do almost every single company. Anastasia Beverly Hills are consistently producing great products. Do you think that if you followed me on Instagram, they're not, or Twitter, whatever, they're not going to sponsor me, but they make great products. Why should I not talk about it? Why should I have to read that I'm sponsored by them or that I'm selling out because I'm reviewing a great product? It's so irritating because a lot of people at my level are not experiencing the same kind of comments that I am. So, just to reiterate, I understand that you may not always agree with me, and I certainly get things wrong, and I'm happy to hold my hands up and make amendments, I really am. But please, just try and be at least a tiny bit nice when you're writing a comment, because it does matter. And I will read it and I will correct it if I need to, or I'm just going to take it on board, or just generally enjoy reading the comments. But we can always be nice. We don't have to be so venomous and so malicious about it, because it's really not that great. Thank you for listening. I will see you all soon. Goodbye.